guys, today is the day. I am finally going to shave my legs. So I'm about 2 weeks out from competition. I'm gonna shave my legs today because I've heard that you tend to get a little bit of irritation the first time that you do it, and you don't want that sort of redness or irritation to show up on stage. So we have to trim it a little bit early. It's gonna be really, really interesting. I know there are a lot of people that watch this YouTube channel and follow me on all my social medias that know that I've never shaved my legs before. But when you shave your legs and when you shave your body hair, it brings out the sort of definition more in your muscles, and that's exactly what you need on stage. So this is what we've got to do. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to say goodbye to the blonde hair. So here we got the lawnmower, and we're gonna start out with that. Should I shave my feet too? I feel like that would be really weird if I shaved my feet.
I don't know.
Am I supposed to do that?
We should look at other people.
I don't know. Okay. Should I take my shirt off?
So you're on right now?
It's rolling, yeah. Should I take my shirt off for it?
Sure. Go for it.
Progress. Oh. There you go. 2 weeks out, baby. All right. Let's get this going. It's gonna be so weird. Oh my god. Okay. So the plan is, my hair is too long for like just to go straight to a razor blade, and so I'm gonna use this, my lawnmower, first. This is not sponsored or anything, so if you're watching this, Manscaped, be sure to sponsor this video. But we're gonna take the majority of it off with this, and then we're gonna go over it with a razor later. This is gonna be weird. All right, you guys, this is what the legs look like before shaving. All the cats in the neighborhood are here to watch it. Calvin looks dead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The first. Oh wow, that actually gets really close. Look at that. Man, that cuts really close, doesn't it? Look at that.
Yeah.
That's really close.
Really good.
I'll be honest with you guys. This is my first time ever using my Manscaper. Like, I've had it for a really long time, but I've never used it, to be honest with you. Oh, this is gonna be hard to get. How do people get their hamstrings?
I guess I'll have to get it for you.
How do people do that though?
I don't know.
Like, I know Jay doesn't. How do you shave your hamstring? Do you just go like this?
I guess.
What? Okay, this is insanity. Oh, look at that. You can already see the leg definition is coming in more. That's pretty cool. All right. Go ahead and stop recording for a second. You're gonna be mowing the lawn next, and you're gonna be like, wow, grass is a lot thicker. It got fertilized by all of my leg. Oh my gosh, this is so weird.
Look at all that hair.
That's a lot of hair, isn't it? It doesn't look like I have that much though, because it's all blonde, huh?
That's a lot.
So am I supposed to shave the foot? Do you know?
Just go for it.
Just go for it? But won't that give me
know.
like prickly feet? I don't want prickly freaking feet. That sounds terrible. Oh, look. You can see a vein through my calf right there.
Nice.
Now. Oh, that's pretty dope. All right, guys, and the final product. Check that out. There you go. Definitely a lot more separation you can see in the hamstrings, which is super cool. So we are officially 2 weeks out from competition, but I still got a couple more pounds to go. I got a little bit of this lower pudge that I've gotta lose. Although it does seem like most of the fat that I'm losing right now is all coming off of that spot, which is really, really good. Alright you guys, so since today was a rest day, I actually went out and mowed a bunch of lawns outside, and that's pretty much what I use as a substitute for my workout and cardio when I'm not going to the gym for my rest day. But basically what I wanted to do is take you guys through all the different supplements that I am currently taking. So yeah, it's a pretty basic, supplement stack. We've got our muscle milk protein, got our C4 pre-workout, garbage. Rice supplements. Alright, so if you thought that I actually used these supplements over here, you probably haven't been paying that much attention, because these are probably just about the worst supplements that money can buy, but I've made those mistakes before. As you can see, I do still have them. And before you say, oh Brandon, this is pretty much all just gonna be a massive ad for Rise. Yes, I am sponsored by Rise, and yes, you should use code BEATON at checkout for all Rise supplements for 15% off. But that is not the point. I used Rise supplements way before they sponsored me, because this protein is legitimately the best protein on the planet, and that is how I personally came across Rise, and that is why I use all of their products, because I honestly think that they are the best in the industry. So obviously I've got my protein powder. It tastes delicious. There's only 150 calories in one of the scoops of these. Has 25 grams of protein. Versus if you take something like this muscle milk, you're gonna be getting 32 grams of protein, but for 280 calories, and it tastes like ass and doesn't mix. Like, it'll still be clumpy and disgusting and gross. Obviously, I'm trying to get 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight so I can maximize my muscle retention during this cut. All right, the second thing that I take every single day is 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Now, a lot of people say, oh, why are you gonna take creatine monohydrate in a cut? Doesn't it increase bloating or increase water retention? Guys, that's not what creatine does. What creatine does is it builds up in your system slowly over time, and it actually helps your muscles, which are already made of 90% water. It helps your muscles hold more water. So that water retention is intracellular muscular water retention. It's not going to make you bloated. It's completely different. It makes sure that all of your muscles are super well hydrated, and that's going to increase the ATP output that you have with your muscles when you work out. So it's going to give you a little bit extra endurance, a little bit of extra strength in the gym, which you definitely want on a cut. So even if you weren't taking this on your bulk, if you are cutting, start taking this, because you want to maintain as much strength as you possibly can. And I only take 5 grams a day. I do not do a loading phase. You don't need to cycle off of it. All right, next for the pre-workout. Now, these have honestly been getting me through a lot of my workouts recently, because I am cutting pretty hard right now since we are 2 weeks out from the show. We've got 2 different pre-workouts here from Rise. I have the Mango Extreme Rise Blackout pre-workout, and I use the Rise Core pre-workout. This one's the Pink Blast, but I also have the Lemonade here. Okay, but the difference between these two, now this one has 400 milligrams of caffeine. So if you aren't used to caffeine a lot, I would not recommend starting off with this one. Maybe you could start with a half scoop or something like that, but just beware. 400 milligrams of caffeine, that's a lot of caffeine. I will usually half scoop it unless I'm going really, really hard. Both of these have 275 milligrams of caffeine, which is still quite a bit. But the difference between these two products, in both of these pre-workouts, there are different ingredients that are supposed to help you get a better pump during your workout. With this specific pre-workout, it has L-citrulline malates, and that's a vasodilator, which basically increases the diameter of your blood vessels and allows for maximum blood to be flowing through. It basically is just going to give you an absolutely ridiculous, stupid pump during your workout. But the Blackout also has a nitrate-based pump formula, so that also really, really comes in handy. Sometimes I even mix the two before a workout depending on how crazy I'm going to get. All right, so for the next supplement, this is L-carnitine. Now there's 3,000 milligrams in 15 milliliters of this. So basically what I do is I pour it into this little shot glass and I take it right before my workout or daily cardio. And basically what that does is it helps with fatty acid metabolization, which basically means that it makes it easier for your body to access your fat cells in order to use as energy throughout the day. And that's exactly what you want to happen during the cut. And for the second to last supplement, we just have a daily multivitamin. I'm taking one of these regularly because I am in a calorie deficit, and so I might be lacking some micronutrients, which hopefully I get just through supplementing with this every single day. And the last but not least, ashwagandha. I take this every single day just to help regulate my cortisol level. I hope this video helped all of you guys out. I will be 100% honest, it's kind of hard for me to put out YouTube videos right now just because I'm so deep into the cut, and you know, we're 2 weeks out and it's just like I don't have a lot of energy. So it's really difficult for me to keep making these YouTube videos. So be sure that you follow me on Instagram because it's a lot easier for me to post on there. And be sure you follow my TikTok and all that type of stuff because I try to put out a lot of content on there, because YouTube videos are just so hard for me to make right now. Like I really have to get a lot of willpower in order to make one. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to drop a like on the video as well as a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.